Hey, you're in the process of buying a house and you're just like, hey, I want to save a little bit of money, be a little bit cheap, and try to skip a couple little things I think I can get away with because it looks real nice. Well, I got some news for you, and stand by for a moment. I'm going to show you some things that are going to really shock you. So hang on for a minute. Hey, it's Eric, and I got some shocking things to talk about right now because of something that's going on right now, and I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm going to try to bring this person on and see if he's going to talk to everybody about what happened. I've had this happen, several times in the past where people go like, you know what, I'm just going to skip the home inspection. And I've talked about this before, about how important a home inspection is when you buy a house. And I recently had an incident. I don't want to call it an incident. Situation. That's the same thing. Where, bought this house in a prestigious area of town. And I mean, the house is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Nice side of town house, is not too old. I mean, this thing was prime looking house. Prime area of town. So, fortunately, the guy wanted to have a inspection. Didn't try to skip it. I've had people say, "Oh, this house looks great. I'll just skip it," and I've just like sit back and like, because what happens is when people skip that home inspection and something goes wrong, the first thing they do is just like, "Bring, hello, hey, it's Mr. X. You sold my house 4 months ago. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, something happened. I need some help." And then, you help them out. You may find a contractor, handyman or something. And then the very next thing they do, it's like, well, what are you going to do about it? What? What am I going to do about it? Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Well, you sold me this house. You didn't get an inspection, and you refused the home warranty. Yeah, but what you going to do about it? So anyway, get that home inspection. See, the bottom line on this one is this house looked prime. And when the home inspection was done, it was like that sucker was rotten inside. I couldn't believe all the stuff that was wrong with this house. Woo! Woo! It was not in good shape. So sometimes this stuff happens when some people rent a house out. That tenant is not going to care for your house when you rent it out. Aww. And I don't know, maybe the tenant didn't care, maybe they didn't know, but it was just a lot of stuff, delayed maintenance, and I mean, man, I just don't know what to say. I can't put too much out there. We're still in the transaction. We're still negotiating things right now, and one of the things that brings up in this is for the first time I've done something that I've never done that is starting to come back in the market that we're having right now. Remember the last time we had like a super overheated market? People were waiving a whole bunch of stuff. Well, stuff is starting to get waived right now. And one of the things that's starting to get waived is the inspection. Well, we kind of semi-waived the inspection on this one. The inspection was not waived, but we waived asking for any repairs. So, that makes the seller feel great. It's like, well, I ain't got to worry about the repairs, So you don't have a buyers coming back asking for all this little nitnoid stuff. So they feel all good and everything, which is cool. Because sometimes buyers get a little nutty, or they feel it's their great time to renegotiate. So, hey, the sellers feel good about it. Takes a lot of stuff off the plate, makes them feel good. Okay, here's the thing. What happens when you have that rare instance when all this is happening and the house is rotten, like we got right now? What happens if that buyer had skipped that inspection and this major issue, major, had not been found until the last minute or after they had moved in? It would have been bad. Badder than bad. Worse than the worst. Don King or something here. Yeah, it was bad. It's bad. Not was, it is bad. We're still negotiating. So I can't talk too much about it just yet. But these things are starting to get waived right now. So if you're getting to a point where you just like are having an issue finding houses, and you're starting to find ways or look for ways that you're trying to get into that house, and you're having issues, and you're starting to look for ways to separate yourself to get in, you know, one of the things you may want to do is waive your home inspection. Do not waive the inspection. I'm telling you, do not waive it. If you're going to do anything, waive asking for repairs, but make sure that inspection is done. Because what if we had waived the inspection itself and didn't do that? We would have been in some serious issues, serious trouble. So waive the repairs, but go ahead and get the inspection done during your due diligence, because you have a due diligence period. So do not waive your due diligence. Do not waive the inspection. If you waive the inspection, fine. You can still get the inspection done because you still have due diligence. Because as long as you don't waive that due diligence, you can do whatever you want. Oh, I waived the inspection. Okay, cool. I'm having the inspection done tomorrow. But you waived the inspection. I still have due diligence. And an inspection is due diligence. I can do whatever I want during due diligence, including an inspection. But you waived the inspection. Yeah, I did. But I have due diligence. Due diligence. And I'm taking my due diligence, which includes an inspection. I'm just not coming back and asking for repairs or anything, because I waived that. Oh yeah, your house is rotten. I ain't buying it. Now we can renegotiate, or you see what I'm saying? This is what we're doing right now, and the major issue, that's what we're in renegotiations right now. The major issue, it's getting addressed. And we got the house, by the way, and it was a hot house. So, I mean, it was like stacked up folks. We wouldn't have had this house without waiving that. So this is you know, a really big thing to think about. Do not waive. I mean, you're in a situation right now where you're waiving appraisals, you're waiving home inspections, you're offering way over not just list price, you're offering over what the market price is. It's just getting ridiculous. So what I'm saying is, this is one of the things you got to look at. And I'm hoping to bring somebody else on for some other little issues to talk about with some transactions I'm dealing with. Because, I mean, folks need to know what's going on out there. And I'm actually outright getting frightened about what's going on, because I don't like what's going on. I'm hating what's going on. And we shouldn't be in a market like this, because people should have decent houses. People should be able to sell their houses. And when it gets over froth like this, who's going to be able to buy the house? So I hope you guys are liking the content I'm putting out there. I'm trying to put out the truth as much as I can. It affects things. So hope you guys have a good day. See y'all later. I'm out.